Japan up close.
Japan has really set an example for Asia Pacific in general in terms of their development for the arts, its infrastructure, the education part, the supportive activities beyond institutional education, such as museums, art centers, and then the industry that follows through with that, with galleries and art fairs and things like that. So it's like a whole ecosystem that I believe Japan really has figured out how to make it sustainable. And then beyond that, the artists have been able to push the boundaries of contemporary art and innovate many of their ideas, and then which has been an inspiration for the world, really. But with Japan being proximity to us in Southeast Asia, I think it definitely has become one of the countries that we do look towards for great exhibitions, great museums, and of course universities that I myself belong to one. We currently are working towards some type of collaboration. And by we, I mean the BACC, the Bangkok Art and Cultural Center. As the director, I hope to be able to exhibit just like a, how to say, like an introduction to what is going on right now in the contemporary art scene in Japan, and also what the younger generations of artists are doing. I'd be interested in having those works have a dialogue with Bangkok and its art scene. So I hope to work towards some type of collaboration and a way that we can share our knowledge and cultural memories, and then have that expressed through contemporary art exhibitions. So a lot of things are in the works. I hope that we can finalize some things for maybe 2025 or 2026. I think for it to make sense for the Thai audience, I think I would just very much like to start as a survey first, to start off the narrative, to set a tone to what the visuals are like, and what the critical narrative that comes with it. So for now, it would just be that, and then definitely after that we can be more specific in terms of maybe medium, etc. So I'm actually more interested in finding a commonality between the artists of the two countries, like what they're doing now, because I think that's what's important for the current climate, to find more commonalities within each other, and then I think that's where really the dialogues become very interesting. Well, I think we are approaching, actually this year, 2023, is our 15th year. So we will be celebrating 15 years of work, hard work from different generations onto now. So the focus would be about how can we now involve the youth with our planning. And by that, I mean what we feel is necessary for this group to experience, to learn, and to give the space for freedom of expression and critical thought. I realize that's quite a broad approach, but That's what's important, because I think it would be I think it would be a missed opportunity if we were to be very narrow about our plan. So if we keep this broad approach of freedom of expression, then the medium will follow, then the activities will follow. And I think for me that's important, because we have to keep up with the times as well, and with today's information and technology, and just life in general goes by really fast, changes very fast. So I think we have to be very flexible. So yeah, I think it's just keeping it very open and reactive to what is going on. Within our center alone, we welcome 75% of the youth into our center. That means that 75% of them are our majority group of audience. And then 50% of that are below the ages of 20. So we are almost, I have to, we're very aware that, we're almost, this is their home, essentially, outside of schools, outside of their houses, they do come here, and they are clearly looking for something to impress them, to expand their knowledge, to be excited about something outside of their immediate environment. So I was hoping to maybe do something a bit different in terms of our programming, that maybe we can have a representative or something to create a program with us, because aside from exhibitions, we have educational programs such as seminars, talks, workshops, and then we also have performance art programs, as well as an art library that curates specific books that supports the knowledge of our other activities. So we integrate our programmings all together within the center. So if we can somehow weave that into our planning, I think it would be an interesting perspective, when sometimes it's nice to be reminded of by the users, as a user-centric center. We have to consider what it is that they are looking for and what they hope for. Yeah. I mean, I look forward to working with the Japan Foundation, even coming off of the symposium. It sends a really great message for just beyond Asia Pacific and beyond, really, that there are conversations, there are talks about how can we develop, how can we partner up with many different organizations to move forward and really create something impactful. For us, since we are an art center, I am really grateful that the arts were involved with that type of policy making conversations. And I hope that as the BACC, we can be very useful for their types of planning. And I mean, I'm just grateful for this really great relationship that Japan Foundation has fostered with us. We hope to develop a center further and be, one of the pillars for Asia in art development.
Japan up close.